Hello, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to look at how to add text and dimension. So as you can see, if we go into the regular text, T enter and click, say that we type bed. You realize that it is so small that we cannot see it, but if you select it, it comes up, right? Therefore, that means we need to adjust the size of the text. So we're going to go into the command text until we say text size. We're going to click on that and we're going to set the value for our text size. So we can use a value of 200. Then now go into text, so T enter. Then now we're going to start labeling. So we're going to first label our living and dining. So label living and dining room. And there we have it. So I'm going to place this into the text layer, and we're gonna just turn on the text layer. Alright, now for this, now we can just copy this to several, or if you want to go back to text, enter, click, double click, go on kitchen, type in kitchen, T enter again, click again, type bedroom. Then for the bathroom, I'm gonna just repeat the same process. Bathroom. Once you're in a command, we don't really have to re-enter the command. We just follow through by pressing enter again. So say for example I click, then I press enter again, the command will come up. So bed, bathroom. Then for the master bedroom, enter. Master bedroom. Bedroom. Then enter again, and we have our patio. And there we have our labeling and text. So now we're just gonna ensure that we place them neatly so that it looks, organized. So there we have it. So we're going to look at how to add our dimensions. So we're going to set our current dimension into a dim, which stands for dimensions, and we're going to now go about adding the dimension to the floor plan. However, we're going to need to alter the dimension. We're going to need to set a new dimension because the current values, it is just way too small. You cannot see the value, you cannot see the ticks. You realize how small they is, the value. You'll have to zoom up to see the values. So in this case, we're going to need to adjust it. We're going to need to set a new dimension. So we're going to go into dim, style, and from there this window will open up. So we're going to set a new layer. We can, if we want to modify this current dimension layer, we can override it, we can compare, but we don't want to do any of that. We're going to set a new one. So new, set it to your name, something that you can remember. Then we're going to press continue. Once we're finished, this window will open, and from here we can adjust the way how our dimension look. So currently it has some arrowheads, right? You see the arrowheads? When we're doing our floor plans, we don't use arrowhead, we actually use architectural tick. So we're going to click on the drop down arrow to where we see architectural tick. Gonna select that, it will come up. Alright, now we're going to adjust the arrow size to 80. Then now we're going to move over to text. So we just adjusted the symbol and arrows So in this, now we're going to go over to text. So now under text, where it says text height, where it is at 2.5, we're going to adjust that to 150. You see that? Then now we're going to go down where it says text placement, where it says offset from the dimension line. So we're going to adjust that as well, meaning how far away do we want the dimension to be from the dimension line. So for example, I put 100. Do you realize how far it is? It has a gap. So we're going to use a gap of actually 50 in this case. Alright, now so we're going to go over to line. So we're going to go over to line where it says offset from origin, meaning the line, the extension line. We're going to adjust that to 80. Then once we're finished, we're going to press set to current. Then we're going to close. Then from now we can add our dimensions. Do you see now how it gets bigger? Alright, now so now to get a clearer view of adding the dimension, we're going to go into annotate. From annotate we have the dimension panel, and from here now we can adjust thing. So we can use dimension or we can use linear. So I'm going to go into dimension. I'm going to click at this point, then I'm going to click at the window. So we have 3 layers. So we have the first level of dimension, we have the second dimensional level, and we have the overall dimension of level. So you must have 3 layers of the dimension. So for the first level, we go from wall to window, from window to wall. You get that? Then for the second dimension, we measure the block size, then from wall to wall. Alright, now so we're going to press on continue, because it would be very tedious to, so for example there you'd have to start back over every time. You get what I'm saying? So you're just gonna press continue. It will continue from the last dimension that you would have done. Continue, which is this dimension, from window to the next window to the next wall. Alright, now so we're going to focus on the second layer of the dimensions. So we're going to go into dimension. So from 1, 2, just gonna bring it up like this. Then we're going to go and continue. Then from this block, so 1, 2, and from this wall to that wall. And there we have it. Then now we're going to place the overall dimension, which is from there to there. Then you're gonna just do the same for the rest, from here to here. Then I press continue, window to the other window. Do you see how pretty easy that was? Alright, and for the other one we just measure the block from block wall to block wall. Good. Press on continue, block wall, thickness of the wall. Good. Here as well, 1, 2, good. And 1, 2. Press escape. Then now we're gonna add the overall dimension now, which is from this wall down to this wall, and you're just gonna repeat the process. Alright, now we are now finished adding our dimension. So now we are going to add our call out. So this signifies the part of the building you cut, and this will be useful when we're doing our sectional view. So to access these two icons, we're going to go into Control 2, the same place where we got the door from, in that same the tool palette. So we're going to click down, we're going to go down to Annotate, and we're going to go into Metric Samples. So where we see Section Call Out, we are going to make 2 copies of those. 1, 2. So they are pretty small right now. So what we're going to do now, we're just gonna scale these up, scale them so that they become a little bigger. So let me just scale this, scale them. Then now we're going to move them over onto this drawing. Put one here and one to this side. I'm gonna scale it. Then now we're gonna place these into a text layer. Alright, now so here now we can add our thing. So if you click on it, you can adjust it. You can, if I want the flag to be off, in this case we want the flag to be off at the top. So this flag here, we don't need it. Click on it, it will decide whether or not we want the flag. Take off the flag. Then now we can rotate it by clicking this circle at the top. You can rotate into this direction. So that's good. Alright, now so now we're just going to look at the drawing and we're going to estimate where it's supposed to be placed. So as you can see, it cuts through the bathroom and a portion of the kitchen. So we're just gonna draw, extend a line from here, make sure it's in a ticks. So from here, this point, so cut. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit more, as you can see, about to this point. Alright, then now we're just gonna draw a line up, but this line is too long. You should know what to do. Alright, now just adjust this up. Good. Then now you're just gonna bring this line, just adjust this up a little bit more. Could just adjust this line over. You see that? Didn't even have to draw this line, we could just adjust it by clicking and bring it over. There we have our call out. You see now, so now we are finished with our floor plan. And when we're finished, we're going to add these, but we're not going to do this right now. We're going to do this when we're finished all of the drawings. Okay, so now we're going to, in our next video, we're going to look at how to start our foundation plan.